Surround Bofoto Nyum Sai Gron 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 Yeah Rati Surround Bofoto Nyum Sai Gron 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 Yeah Rati. My name is Abubron Kosia Kofi Yesu. Today is Sunday, 17th of July, 2022. I've come to your house this morning just to have a conversation with you. And some of my dreams that I dreamt, and something that I want us to discuss, which is very, very important in life. It's not anything but the words that we say to one another. The words that come from our mouths. We should not forget that words have meanings. So sometimes if you don't know a meaning of a word, don't say it, because it can bring you a problem. It can give someone also a problem. So words have meanings. And words, it is not only from, let's say, individuals, but then where you are studying, in a school, in a church, in a society that we live. I'm going to tell you a story about a teacher and a student, for me to be able to explain what my topic is today. There was a teacher and a student. That student was very dull in school. He wasn't performing properly. But we go to school to study. We don't go to school because we know something. That is why we have come to school. But we go there to study from our teachers. And the teachers are supposed to teach us, and they are supposed to encourage us where our weaknesses are, so that we can catch up with other students. Now, this student was so weak in a way that the teacher told this student, you're not up to anything. You are a failure. You cannot make it. So you need to find your way out there and go and, be a pawan tapa with your parents. Because he knows their parents, the parents of that student are very poor, and all they do is they are pamuan tappers. So he should go there and then help them, because he's wasting his time in the school. With a sorrow and a grief, this student went home and told the parents, this is what my teacher told me today, that I'm wasting my time in the school, and so I should come home and join you guys so that we can do our pawan tapping. The parents were so sorry that their son came to them and said this to them. So they encouraged their sons. I'm talking about the words that come from our mouths. So the parents said to this child, that is not the only place where you can study. By the grace of God, we have a lot of places where you can go and study. So we are encouraging you that don't worry, you went to the school to study. You did not go to the school because you know something. So we are going to take you to another school. But from the word that this lady has told you, you have to build on it and become strong and steady, so that in the future your life will be better. We don't want you to be a pamuan tapper as we do, because we know what we're going, how we're struggling in life. So this boy took the advice of the parents. So he was assigned into another school. And by God's grace, and God who changes man here and there, God that loves each and every person on this earth, did listen to this boy. And so the boy went to another school, and lo and behold, he studied to be an engineer. He studied to be a doctor, a medical doctor. So he had a very good two professions. So he was a doctor. Now one day, he was at the hospital where he's practicing, and a lady came that, he's having a problem. And because of this word from this lady, this doctor is keeping the words from that lady who is a teacher that told him some time ago that he's not going to make it because he is so dull. And because he wasn't smart, the teacher didn't like her. The teacher didn't like him. And so what happened is that this teacher who discouraged this guy from studying was seriously sick, and he was taken to the emergency to meet this doctor. And the doctor knows exactly who this woman is because he has kept the woman's picture. So as soon as they brought him, they brought the woman to him, he's like, "Oh, madam, this your sickness is not going to go. You're going to die from this because all your lungs, all your intestines, all your livers are all rotten. So you cannot make it." So the woman is like, "Oh, so they have to take me back home so that I will go and die?" The doctor is like, "Yes, there's nothing that we can do. We can't improve it. So you got to be taken home so that you can go and die." Look at how grieved, how sorrowed that teacher or that woman will be at that very particular time. But the doctor, being a good doctor, just wants to let this woman know that words that come from the mouth of a human being or from other people to other people can damage you or can actually set you in a sorrow way. So when the doctor said that, he said, "Madam, can you recognize who I am?" He said, "No, I don't know you." So, "Oh, I am the student that you sacked from your class, saying I should go and then help my parents to tap their palm wine because I am up to nothing, because I'm a failure, because I'm not smart, because I'm not from a good family or a family that you think anything better can come out of. And so you sent me out. But today, thank God that you are in my hospital. I am the one that is going to see if I can take care of you. But from the word that you said to me, that same word is what I'm saying to you now. Know that word can give you life. Know that words can destroy somebody's life. Know that words can actually, jeopardize somebody's life. It can happen anywhere, in any field. But know and behold, I'm going to do all that I can to help you so that you will survive. Even from that word that I'm going to help you to survive, the woman started getting better because of the word from that guy. Now it is word to a word. A word sometimes is a weapon. A word sometimes is something that you can encourage somebody to be better in life or to have some, at least, happiness in life. So this doctor helped this lady. But then, know where I'm coming from. This thing happens in our life every day. Somebody is rich in life, and so when he sees a poor man, he looks down upon him. Somebody is a chief or a king in some land, and so when he sees strangers, he boasts on them. You can be a pastor, and then the words that you speak to your congregation can either increase their faith or it can either make them fall. Words has meanings. The words that come from our mouths are very, very important. That is why the Bible says our tongue is a dangerous weapon. And so it can kill, it can bless, and it can do so many things to the life of a human being. We need ourselves to encourage ourselves by the words that we use. Words has a meaning. If you don't know a meaning of a word, you don't use it because you're going to kill somebody with your words. If you don't understand a word, don't invoke it on someone, because it is going to down spirit someone. It is good to encourage one another. And so in this world that we are, we don't only need money. We need ourselves so that we can encourage ourselves, so that we can actually make somebody feel happy. And so from this lady's mouth, he sacked this student. If it was not the encouraged words from the parents, this boy would have even go wayward. But because of the parents' words that they spoke to him, the boy got strength, and then went to other school and studied. Words has meaning. So let's use our words, or choose our words, very, very carefully, so that we can help one another to be able to withstand the forces on this earth. My name is Abubronko Kofi Yesu. I'm only saying this so that we can think and also get something from ourselves, so that we can make this world a meaningful place where we can live and love one another. If you see a stranger, that doesn't mean he wants to be a stranger in somebody's land. Maybe it is something that is driving him to your place. If you're in a church and you're a pastor, if you're in a school and you're the teacher, if you're the parent and you're having kids, your words matter so much. The people that you meet, your words matter so much. So let's choose words that will encourage one another, but not words that will destroy us. Good morning. My name is Abubronko Kofi Yesu. God bless you.